there's going to be one person that's going to be taking the sampling notes for that day. They'll stay on the shore. They don't have to get in the slough. What kinds of notes you're going to want to take is anything about the weather. So notes for today, I would say pretty overcast. That's important in terms of photosynthesis, so we want to note that. I'm going to say not a ton of debris in the water, especially the open water, but obviously we get way more debris and more trash up on shore here. The aerators are on. I would want to make note of that if I was this note taker for today. And then anything else, I don't know, it's about 60 degrees out, pretty nice, not very windy at all, good day for a bike ride, but I'm here. And yeah, if you notice a bunch of goldfish at the sampling location, that would be a good thing to note, or anything like that. Okay, so that's kind of the notes you want to take. When it comes to actually taking samples, first, when you're getting in the slough, go slow because it is very muddy and sticky, so it's hard to walk around. And two, there's a bunch of like critters and stuff, so you're gonna want to go slow to make sure you don't like stomp on a frog or something tragic like that. So move slow. And then we're not going to be doing the most high-tech of sampling, that's okay, but stuck in the mud, here I go. I'm going to get as close to the sampling location as possible. As you can see the stick, it's right here. Okay, and then all I'm going to do, I'm going to try to avoid particles as much as possible. I'm just going to go right underneath the surface, and actually I stirred up, I guess is the phrase, stirred up a bunch of dirt and stuff, so I'm actually going to hang out just for a second to make sure I'm not just getting unrepresentative measurements. And it looks like it's settling. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the whole sample bottle under the water, bring it back up. I'm going to look at it. I don't see huge chunks of anything, so this looks good to me. I don't know how well can you see it, but you can see it's like kind of green already, so we can definitely tell there's chlorophyll in there. And then this will be my sample. The important thing to note for BOD, when you're taking the BOD sample, you want to leave this only 2/3 of the way full. So if this was my BOD sample, I take about this much in, because we want to make sure that there's still enough oxygen exchange happening with the air in the closed sample container and the water sample itself. So if this is your BOD sample, this is how much you fill it up. If you're taking the phosphorus and chlorophyll A sample, you can go ahead and fill it up all the way. Alright, and I think that's all you need to know about sampling. So next we'll talk about Secchi depth.